Hey, this is Richard with RC Video Productions, Attic Recording, and Verite Records. I wanted to say that I think it's so awesome how everybody out there in Facebook land and YouTube land are doing live streams for communicating, doing music. It's just a great thing that, you know, we can all sort of entertain each other. So I thought I'd do this quick video to kind of give some tips on how to improve the audio quality of your streaming videos, especially if you're just able to use your iPad or iPhone or mobile device and that's all you have to stream with. Here's some cool stuff that you can do to improve the audio quality. So we're going to start out with something really inexpensive. This is a splitter cable. It's a Y cable. So if you're using an older iPhone, or most cell phones have what's known as a TRRS connector. There's 3 different rings on the connector. And what that does is it splits out your headphones and your microphone to be separate. Normally with your earbuds, especially like on an older iPhone, you plug in and you get just the cable for your earbuds with your microphone. So you could use that as well. But if you wanted to put in a completely different type of microphone, this would be the cable to get. And they're only a few bucks if you can find them on Amazon. The other thing about this is that this gives you the ability to feed audio without using a microphone. You could feed audio into this from an external source. So what I've seen lately on Facebook mostly is everybody using a PA system similar to this, where it's like they got their powered mixer, they've got their microphones, and they're using a mixer like this. And if you note, there are output jacks that are line level, RCA jacks, that will give you your sound through the mixer. And you can then buy a cable, something similar to this, where basically it's the headphone style jack on this side, RCA jacks on the other that plug into the output of the mixer, so that you can plug that into this cable. Then that cable goes into your phone or your iPad, and that will give you the audio in. Now, because you're going into a microphone style input, you have to be careful not to overload the signal going into your phone or your iPad, because you could easily distort doing that. So, you know, that's where this headphone jack comes in, where you can monitor the levels so that you're not making the signal too strong, too hot. And this will help eliminate the big echoing sound of your speakers and your amps and everything kind of bouncing off the walls. Gives you a good solid way to interject the audio straight from the mixer into your mobile device. Okay, so the next thing is for the people that are doing a lot of advice where maybe they're just talking. There are some really inexpensive microphones out there, like this. This is a lav microphone, and this does the same thing. This is a tri-tipped TRRS cable. So this plugs straight into your mobile device, like your phone or your iPad. If you're using the more newer versions of the phones that don't have the microphone or headphone jack, then this would plug into the adapter that converts to an iPhone's lightning cable. So very inexpensive microphone. It sounds so much better than using the echoey sounding microphone on your mobile device, because that's picking up all the reflections of your voice bouncing off of other surfaces. When this is mounted to you, it's only picking up what's close in proximity, so the sound quality is going to be great. Another way is, so if you're challenged as far as being able to do a mix, if you want to step up to a more expensive way of doing it and you want to spend a little bit of money, the microphone company Shure makes this device. So this actually is a stereo microphone that you plug in to the bottom of your cell phone if you're a iPhone or iPad user, and it has the lightning port already, so there's no need for dongles or adapters or anything. Plugs right in. You do have to download the Shure software, but once you load that software and get the software working, you can then make use of this stereo microphone to use with any of your other device or your other apps on the phone. So even just your standard video recording will then make use of this microphone, and the quality of this is so much better than the built-in microphone. So that's another way you can go, but this will cost some money. I'll put links to all of this stuff so that everybody can kind of take a look at what these things cost. Last but not least, if you really want to get into something that is a great multi-purpose device, this is from a company called Saramonic, and the cable on this side is, again, made to work on a mobile device such as an iPhone. Again, you could adapt this if you have the newer iPhone without the headphone jack. But the cool thing about this is that it has a switch right here, so you can switch it to be with an iPhone, iPad device, or you switch it and it'll work with a standard microphone jack from a DSLR or any other kind of camera. So you've got mobile device camera, and what that basically does is it switches which contacts on this are in use. The awesome thing about this device is that it has decent quality microphone preamps, 2 of them, for plugging in XLR cables so that you can plug in bigger, better quality microphones. And you've got level adjustments on each. And even if you have a condenser microphone, you can actually then set this up to work with those. The other thing that's cool is that if you do have non-iPhone style lavalier microphones, you can plug those in as well, because there's 2 ports here. So you could actually put a total of 4 microphones into this, but you only have 2 level adjustments, so you'd have to kind of balance between the 4 microphones by doing them in pairs. But again, this could be connected straight into your mobile device, and you get much better quality. So if you don't have a big mixer like I showed, this is a 2-channel mixer basically, 2 microphones of high quality that you could plug in here. Headphone jack here for you to monitor, and you'll get way better quality. Again, this is by a company called Saramonic. It's the Smart Rig. This might run you in the realm of $200, but I'll put a link below so that you guys can check it out. That's basically it. I just wanted to do a quick video on what is available out there for people. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post those, and I'll try and do another follow-up video maybe on other tips on either doing a live streaming or pre-recorded videos on how to make sure that your stuff looks and sounds good.